So check it. I got a friend. Well, I got many friends in different levels of relationships in their life. So one of my friends, right, he going through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife had been together for a substantial amount of time, and now they actually like going through a divorce. Excuse me, y'all. It's early in the morning. I need my coffee. So they going through a divorce or whatever, and he had a beautiful wife. And just listen to like some of the stories he was telling me, I had come to like a realization, right? So, well, let me back it up. This is what happened. Since he's been like separated from his wife, you know what I'm saying? He's been going places alone. He's been grocery shopping on his own, Walmart on his own, whatever. And the amount of pussy that this guy's getting, astronomical. Like his numbers is astronomical. So me and him just had a conversation and he was like, man, boy, I met this chick. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit, like, you sound surprised. He was like, bro, I didn't know. He was like, I just felt like I was lucky to have my wife, and I put a lot of time into her. And then I started to think, like when certain men be telling women like, you ain't gonna find another nigga better than me. And it's kind of like, they be like downing a woman like, you ain't gonna find nobody, not knowing that she probably is. So I think that a lot of women that's pretty, I think they be saying that. Like they be telling men like, oh, you ain't gonna find nobody like me. But I ain't gonna lie, they are. Like, I ain't saying you're gonna find like another wife, but we have to start being realistic. Like, you probably gonna find somebody else. I mean, life probably gonna continue to be life. And so what me and him had realized is that even though, a lot of men be doing like women wrong and shit, like once a man like transitions from marriage to single, he can't even imagine the amount of women finna be on him. And this what my homeboy going through. Like for a long time, he was with this one woman. And of course, when you marry, men gonna approach the women anyway. They gonna approach the married woman and be like, hey baby, do. You know what I'm saying? But usually when you a married man, women kind of like be, oh man, I ain't got time for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But going out as a single man who, got his car, like my homeboy is like amazed at not even women who like want to come and be like mad at him, like women who come in his area. My homeboy is like amazed because it's like he approaching women or women approaching him, and he like, oh, let's go grab a bite to eat or let's go to the sports bar. And these women, before the date even comes, they really like, hey, I know we just met Woody Whoop, but could you come just pound me? And he like, oh, he ain't think it was gonna be like that. And what I realized is that I think, this just me personally, he didn't say this or nothing, is that when men be in marriages, women actually be having men thinking that we gonna have a hard time getting out there, or we gonna have a hard time finding a woman, or ain't no woman gonna love us like this, or ain't no woman gonna do this. And I'm just saying, it's not like that. So, as much as I wanted to tell him, hey, bro, probably work shit out, you know what I'm saying? You could probably try to get back with your wife or whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He looking at me like, bro, I got 4 women in rotation right now that's collectively fucking. This one this day, this one that day, this one that day, this one that day. He was like, why would I trade that in for one? I ain't saying I agree with his logic. I'm just saying this is what he's saying. And so I don't know what to say. I mean, for some reason, in his mind, he thought when he was single, it would take way more effort than it's taking. And also, he thought that maybe his quality of women would be low. Now, I didn't even tell you guys this part, but from his side of the story, even the women that he's running across, they got their own shit. They successful. Some of them don't stress him. Some of them do have issues, but he ain't even seeing them every day to care about the issues. They still calling them when they want to. So the moral of the story is, for me, you know what I'm saying? If you in a relationship, like, value it, appreciate the people, but don't ever, ever, ever think that because you're a pretty woman or because you're an attractive man, that when you separate from a person, like, their life is just automatically gonna go to shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, they shit may be a little lit.